welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Since you saw the thumbnail, I'm going to assume that you want some dark aura Y2K nail porn. Maybe I should start an OnlyFans for nails. No feet though, so probably wouldn't do so well. Anywho, we're going to be making a 20-piece set with 2 of each size of nail tip. I'm using the nail tips from Amazon, Shein, Temu, etc. You can get them from anyone. I really like these ones particularly because they're sturdy but not too thick, and for the price, they are really great quality. Also, if you have wider nails, these will be great. You'll see later on just how wide the thumb size is, like the 0. I think my thumbs are a size 2 in this brand, so it's pretty good. Now we need to file off the nubs. I've seen some people do this at the end as well. I think it's just personal preference. For me, I prefer to do it before I start. So I did do a base coat, but I don't know what happened to that footage. You'll just have to take my word for it. I'm now using the black gel polish I have from Model 1s to do 2 coats. Now the key to getting a perfect fade blush effect rather than a spotty look is to make sure you're using a matte top coat before you apply the pigment. I do cure it for the full 60 seconds. It does leave, I think, a slight tack, but you just want to leave that on there because it'll make the pigment stick to it a little bit better. So I was going to use a different transition each time just to be annoying, but I decided against it. You really should have seen my PowerPoints in university. They were chaos. But here we are with the nails all matte and perfect. I got these soft pastel pigments off of Amazon to make custom acrylics, and turns out they came in handy for this aura effect too. I'm too lazy to learn how to fiddle with an airbrush, not to mention having to clean it all the time. This is just an ombre brush from Shein, I think. Now you can just start to pat the pigment around in a circle, well, a rough circle shape. When you see the nail go off screen here, that's just me blowing away the excess powder. Pro tip here, make sure you're not spinning on the nail. It wrecks the pigment, not that I would know from personal experience or anything. I'm just going to show you the same effect but on a smaller nail. Spoiler alert, it's exactly the same. So to you, the effect probably looks a little extreme, but once we top coat it, it calms it down and it blends it really well. Now for the sexy top coat footage, except it's a little grainy. Really should have added some bounce chicka wow wow music to add to the ambience. But now do you see what I mean by it tones down the pigment? It turned out awesome, and believe it or not, this was the first time I've done this color combo. Sometimes things do turn out for me. Not to toot my own horn here, but yeah, I love these. They're my gothic grunge dream. Now for the secret ingredient, super glue. I used this on a rhinestone set I wore a little while ago and those babies did not budge, and trust me, I picked at those. I want to test these out on bigger charms next, but today we're just doing these small metal sequin charms. Fair warning though, this is not quick dry, I find, so sometimes it's a little tacky, so you gotta make sure it's dry completely before you put a top coat on it. Otherwise, it will make a mess. So this is some metallic liner gel from Shein and a 15mm liner brush, also from Shein. Now for some random squiggles. And here we have a Y2K staple, 5-point stars. So easy yet so hard. Nothing is uniform with these stars, which I think adds to the interest, but maybe that's just me trying to make myself feel better. Another Y2K staple, 4-point stars. I did use a dotting tool for the blob in the middle and then the liner brush to sweep out the points using a light flicking motion. Don't drag the polish because you'll end up with a thicker line. Here is the final top coat. I love the Madame Glam one because it's thinner, so you add less bulk to the nail when you have to do multiple layers in a design. So what I was pointing to there was that I went back in with a dotting tool and put a small black dot in the middle of the star. Now for the sexy reveal time shot. I do love how these turned out. They're definitely more my style while still keeping up with that aura trend. Is it keeping up with the aura trend? Are people still doing it? Who cares? So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this trend? Would you wear these nails? Would you make these nails? Let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching. It really does make my day when I see that I have more than one view on a video. It's a great feeling. So thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye.